So we need to change the driver's side indicator bulb, which is in here. Now you can't access it through here without taking off the entire bumper. There's just no room for it. So process is turn wheel and remove this, and hopefully we can reach up there. And the indicator, on the other hand, is a bulb which is in here, an amber bulb. This one has been removed yesterday by me, as you can sort of see there, as it is in a complete pain in the butt to get to. So as you can see, I've got the wheel on full lock. And the best plan of action is to get this out the way. And some people apparently can reach up there to this point and change it, but I couldn't find that at all. So there's a nut here, leave that in place, helps keep the whole thing aligned. Then you have this bung here, where are you, there, and another up the top here somewhere. And once they are out, you can just pull this liner back onto the tyre, and you can sort of wriggle your hand up into the top here, up this way, to get to the back, which is where you will find this little chap. So as you can see, it sort of has alignment prongs on it, so it's literally up in here like this, and you need to turn it about sort of 30 degrees that way, and then sort of wriggle the hell out of it, and eventually it will come out. But the space in here, you can't get to it from the top. You've literally got to come at it from down here. So this eventually will be wiggled over a few different cross members and aircon pipes and whatnot, and eventually you can get it out to replace it. So I actually had to take this apart with my hand up inside the sort of wheel arch there, and I sort of somehow managed to unhook it like this, and I got the two parts out separately. But when I refit it, I've got two there, so what I'll just do is try and get them to maneuvered all the way back up there as one whole unit. And these were just from service station, 12 volt, 21 watt, BAU 15S, which is what this is. Oops, sorry, this is the original amber bulb made by Philips in France. So it's 11 years old now. But what we're going to do first job to get the guard lining down is these stupid bungs. Well, take out the cap there, which we have done here. These fucking things. Well, they've got to be tough, I guess, otherwise your wheel linet's going to get ripped off on the motorway. So they're a pain in the ass to get out. There we go. And now there's only one more. Okay, now the guide line is sort of hooked in along the top of the wheel arch here and the front bumper. I'm leaving in this bolt here so that it's going to be a hell of a lot easier for me to refit this all. But basically you want to just get this bastard off of here and unhook it from the inside here. Crap, you're not really going to damage anything, so there's not really anything to damage up there, but you want to just get it all out. There we go. So you're literally sort of holding this down here, top of the wheel, and the bulb, the location of the headlight is sort of in line with this, obviously, and up here, so you can see the space just above my finger. It's deceptively close where this is, but you want to sort of get your hand under this part here. And as you can see, my fingers are just reaching a hole, so you want to maneuver the bulb up to there and then try and refit it. Now the good thing about this is you do not have to clamp on some sort of wiring harness. It has an internal circuit from the main wiring loom that plugs into the headlight. So you've literally just got to get the plastic holder and the bulb up there, and then you're good to go once you've plugged it in anyway. So one-handed. There is the hole we are aiming for at the top there. And we've got to get this busted all the way up there. So as you can see, it just won't fit through here. There's just no clear way of doing that. So up here. Whoops, so far so good. But I do know from taking this out that this is very unlikely to fit. So you need to sort of there we go, another angle. Right, so it's pointing downwards and the plastic holder is sort of up the top of the space there, but there's just not enough room. Right, let's give it another bit more of manipulation. What a prick. Get in there, you bastard. Okay, tactic 2, I'm going to disconnect this and then try and get them in the same... Oh, hang on, where's it gone now? Alright, come on, flip over. If I can get this to flip over, it may drop down into the actual space I've got, but it feels like it's stuck now. There we go. How are you going to go in there? It's going to murder it. Alright, I'm going to try and get it out from where it is and take it apart and fit them together in a little bit more, where I've got a bit more movement. Still up there, still not going anywhere. Let's try again. How did I even get it in there? Oh, I'm going to leave this 5 minutes and come back to it once I've had a bit more coffee. Okay, I've finally figured out how to get it in. So you have to point the bulb down with the holder up the top. And note the white mark because that helps you align it when you're going to click it all back together again. So it was quite hard to maneuver it into this position, but you can see the bulb there. And in we go. Now click it in. There we go. Slides in there, and then we've got to lock it in place. And she's in. And then it took about 20 minutes of twisting around in this bit of space here. Up here, where this is literally all the room you have, there's room for, it's like 2 finger widths, because this is the outside of the headlight, and then you've just got all the, you know, the sort of chassis supports and whatever all this is here. And yeah, see, and wash your liquid. Right, put it all back together again. Right, it's a tricky thing to get back in. Now remember I mentioned to not undo this screw here. That helps keep this all in place a lot easier when you're pushing it back together. Turned on the hazards and hopefully the indicator's working. Fantastic. All good. Now we just need to try out the brakes.